everybody? It's Mischievous Mel live from ROCKwell UnScene Music Magazine and Tattoo.com. And we are here at year 10 of the So What Festival with the one and only
John.
John from
Keep Flying.
Keep Flying. Okay, holy fuck. I mean, okay, these guys open, right? And you know, you come in, you're tired, you look on stage, and you see horns. And honestly, you know, you're at a festival and you see horns, you're like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
You know, it's kind of like making moon spoons metal. Oh my god, I couldn't quit watching you guys, and I had other places to be. Not that sounds really bad,
No,
but
that sounds...
you know what I mean? Like, you know. So, could you tell people that have not seen you in words that are coherent what they can expect from you guys?
Keep Flying is just a fast punk band that has horns. All of us used to be in ska bands. We've done that whole thing. I did it for quite a long time. I'm the oldest member. So this time around, the band's only been a band for less than a year, so this time around we're like, let's try something different. So when I explain it to some people that haven't heard the band, it doesn't sound like them, but it's a similar idea to how Yellowcard has a violin player. We have horns. So we aren't a ska band, but I guess you could say that because we have horns. I guess we all love ska music, and we're not going to tell somebody that we aren't that when they say that, but we're really just like a fast punk band with horns, punk rock band.
Well, it was fucking... I don't even have words, which is rare for me because I was just like, oh my god. So, only a year. So in that year, what have you done? Like, where can people find you, and what have you put out for music?
Everything's at keepflying.band, but we've done 2 videos already. We only have 4 songs on the internet, which is the craziest thing about this for us, is that it's been moving way faster than any of us thought it would. Just didn't expect that to happen. So we only have one EP out called Follow Your Nightmares that has 4 songs. So we've been touring pretty much nonstop since last May off of 4 songs, and then some new songs that aren't out yet, and some songs from a band that the two brothers in our band used to band that we changed and made them our own. So we have another video coming out in like the beginning of April when we announce some more tour dates. We have another tour through Canada and the US in May into June. November, December, we're doing another tour. Throughout the summer, we have things. We got an East Coast run in August. We got a couple other festivals we're announcing soon that we're doing again. And going to release another EP in May. That's all done. So then now we'll have 10 songs. So the new EP is 6 songs. It's going to be called Walkabout, and I'm really excited about it. The thematics of the record. I'm just happy because now we'll have 10 songs, so now we won't be playing any songs that people don't know. So instead of 4, there's 10, so now no matter what we play, they're all available on the internet. A lot of times people are like, oh, yeah, your set was awesome. You can only hear 4 of the songs because there's only 4 on the internet, so now we'll have 10. So I'm happy about that. That's all I care about is getting this damn EP out so we can just have a full set worth of songs that people can see live and then hear the songs recorded.
Yeah, but it kind of works because you're kind of toying with them. You're throwing it out there, and then you're making them want more, and then you're making them wait.
Yeah,
so
people have been asking.
Awesome.
Like, it makes people have definitely been asking. Like, well, you only have 4, so you're playing these other ones. When are they? And so it is coming out in May. We can say it now. We just got to get it pressed, but it's done. We get the masters.
So it's like
back.
a first? You're just saying it for the first time in an interview anywhere?
Unless my singer said it in a different interview. We haven't brought it up.
I just want to say, you heard it here first at ROCKwell UnScene Music Magazine and Tattoo.com. You see? Thank you for that. Throw a girl a bone.
Oh, yeah.
All right, speaking of Tattoo.com, I don't even know where to start. So let's start on this side.
Sure.
All right, tell me about your ink.
This is like childhood. It's my childhood. I'm into cartoons. So my friend April, who lives in Indianapolis now, did most of this arm, but it's all, the alien from Toy Story, Chip from Beauty and the Beast, Eeyore and Piglet, Horror from The Page Master, James P. Sullivan, you got Chucky Finster here, Iron Giant, which is one of my favorite tattoos that's matching with a good friend of mine, Charlie. Foghorn Leghorn, that's my favorite Looney Tunes character.
P.S.
That's for my youngest sister. She's 16 now. Her name's Mariana, so Mare Bear. There's the Heat Miser from the old stop motion Christmas movies. Okay. Heat Miser, Snow Miser. My friend was supposed to get Snow Miser if I got Heat Miser, and he didn't. So now it's just me. He lied.
What a dick.
He has no tattoos, so I assumed, but kind of thought, no, maybe, because he does love the movie as much as I do, but then he didn't get it.
I had to tell you, the frog on Leghorn, that's how I got him. The rolling pin in the purse.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, now people use roofies, but I'm old school, so I just hit him over the head with the rolling pin.
I love Looney Tunes. It's not forgotten, but it's definitely an older, you know what I mean?
Oh, I do.
It's not like...
And that's what made me fall in with music.
Watching Looney Tunes now.
Yeah.
But they're making a new Space Jam, so hopefully that will help. It's not the same, but it will hopefully open that world up for new generations of people, because those cartoons are insanely funny for me, but maybe it's different. I don't know.
No, I'm old enough to be somebody's grandma, and I'm into it. What about this?
Okay,
love
so this is an ironic thing. So I have been vegan for 10 years, but when I was a youngster, 12, 13, McDonald's, you will both know, McDonald's was a family-friendly environment. It was super commercialized, all the toys. They had all the characters. You got the Hamburglar there, Grimace on the other side. It was like Ronald and the Gang. I had multiple birthday parties there. They did a VHS series of 5 hour-long or 50-minute shorts that were cartoons, and I watched them over and over and over on VHS. And so those are stuck with me. So I got those for that reason. But now people are like, you got vegan written on top. I don't understand. I'm like, I don't eat at McDonald's. I don't really support their structure. But then it was a very big part of my life. And a lot of people my generation, parents brought their kids to McDonald's.
Oh, I remember playing up in
the
the hamburger.
For 2 hours,
right?
yeah. You'd be there 2-3 hours outside on a play place. Like I said, multiple birthday parties. So that was cool. Alpha's there. Again, same idea. That was a little before my time, but it got put on all the time.
Age because I...
Is that Planet of the Apes also?
Yep. So that I have Zira, and then a friend of mine has Cornelius. We were big Planet of the Apes people. She's got in the same spot.
Now, was this
like
all
a
done by the
one.
same artist,
No,
or are we multiple now?
Multiple.
Okay.
I have a lot of different friends that do. Yeah, that was a guy named Mike Nomi who lives in Long Island. A lot of these were in Long Island. The Alf was my friend Adam Pergetel, who's at Green Apple Tattoo in Island Park, New York. He's done most of my tattoos because we've been friends. We like all the same stuff, and I'm always like, I want to do this, and he's like, I'd love to do that. Let's get that going. So that's cool.
Wait! I see feet. I'm
okay.
I'm not opposed to getting nigged for tattoo reasons
I love
here.
puppets. Puppets is my biggest thing. So, this is the Dark Crystal here. It's the Skeksis and the Mystic from the Dark Crystal, which is one of my favorite Jim Henson's. Super dark, super weird. If you've never seen it, it's really dark. So that's one of my favorites. But like right there is starting to fade just from shoe rub. But I think that's everybody with feet tattoos, that bump on your foot.
And start over in here. Here, let me switch you sides,
So
ROCKwell.
Like that's the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones Bulldog. It's one of my favorite bands. Emery 330, same thing. I actually play with this band now, which is like a crazy thing. I got to tour with them, and then now I play with them. Just take the edge watch off there.
Sorry about that.
So that's just the back half of their logo. This is the Planet Smashers. These are all ska bands. This is what I grew up on, the ska music. This was my first tattoo, the Aquabats tattoo, which was done by this guy Gus in Long Island. I don't know where he is now. I was 18. That's Mick Foley. Is my favorite wrestler of all time. Yep. And this is right here is my Weird Al tattoo, which is my favorite artist of all time. That's my friend Rick. He's got me as a Cupid. I got him as a Cupid. We've been friends for a long time. That's for Hook, one of my favorite movies. Top 10 for sure. It's Toodles Lost Marbles. And then I got a Bangarang tattoo when Robin passed away as well. So I got two Hook tattoos. Some Pokemon, which was a thing. I still love it, but I'm a 150 guy. This was my Boy Scout troop, Troop 104, which was a huge part of my life. I don't have a dad, so the Scouts was a very big thing for me. And this was a summer camp that we went to in Rhode Island called Camp Yagu, and that was their mascot, Jim the Moose. It's just, that was my favorite thing to look forward to every summer. It was like just a blast. This is from Mario Kart Double Dash, the blue shell that everybody hates. We for 2 years straight, I think I played the game every night with my friends and did nothing. This is from Nacho Libre. It's a great scene where he's chewing on toast and he just says to the girl that he loves, "Good toast," and I don't know. It's just I die every time. This is for my favorite board game. Well, not a board game, but tabletop game. This is a party game called Ultimate Werewolf, and I always moderate the game. It's become a very big thing with me in touring, actually. I do it on Warped every summer. I'll be doing it tonight after the show's over at midnight. It's a deduction game. It's fun. Gets everyone heated. So that's my favorite thing, my favorite game. So that's that. Fantasia Mickey is my favorite Mickey. I'm a big Disney guy. And then there's the One-Eye Willie from the Goonies. And then Dr. Manhattan is on the other side.
No chunk?
No. I like my buddy Adam, same guy Adam at Green Apple. He was like, "Oh, we can do like a cool skull and like make it One-Eye Willie." I was like, "Oh, that's perfect. That's great."
So what do you got underneath the shirt?
So
You can take it off. We're not PG here.
So I said I like puppets. This is like the biggest one that people are usually like, "Oh, this guy." So I love puppets, and this I grew up on. So I have the full Sesame Street, or all of my favorite characters. That's what I grew up on. I sat there and
Gotta get Big Bird in.
yeah, he creeps up on the neck a little bit. That show was everything for me. I learned everything from there, like a lot of people in my generation did. Alphabet, number, everything. It was everything. And I still watch the program now because it's still running. It's still good. They just added a puppet that is, I believe it has autism, which is up to date with, so that's really, I think, very important to show, to have that. Autism is on the rise.
Oh, I have a nephew with it. I totally
So
understand.
I think that's really awesome that the Jim Henson Company is doing that. I think HBO bought it, and that's a great thing because it's going to expand it even more so. It'll be even easier, more access, bigger budget. These actors will stay on. Puppetry is a very small niche market. I always thought I would do that. I work in the music world. That's how it happened.
Close enough.
Weirdos, I think. So I love that, like puppets, everything, like full-size puppets specifically.
That's awesome.
Carol Spinney being Big Bird still to this day is like blows my mind. You watch a documentary, it's like amazing that he just took that character and made it such a worldwide phenomenon. So I got much respect for everyone that is still doing puppetry or trying to do it, and when it's such a small, limited business of work.
Right.
So.
Well, I have to say, I could talk to you for hours, but we don't have hours. So thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely.
You fucking rock. You know what? You fucking rock. That was amazing. Your guys' set. Okay. And all I'm gonna say is, you heard that they're touring. Get to their fucking show. It will change your life. And if you say there's nothing new or good in music, you have not seen this band, so you better fucking do it. And I mean, seriously, tattoos done right. So thank you for your time,
You.
and you have a great day.
Absolutely. Hey, this is John from Keep Flying, and you're watching Tattoo.com.